Hi everyone, I want to show you today how I make my mini booklets that I have on my ephemera packs. A friend of mine, she asked me to show how to make one of these for beginners, and it's very easy, so I'm gonna try to show you how I made mine. And it's my first video showing you how to make, so sorry for the mistakes. I'll try my best. So those I already made. I like to have a few already done, so I just see which one matches with the ephemera pack that I'm making, and I just put inside. This I used music paper and fabric, and this one I used fabric, music paper, and a bird. For this one I used a vintage map, bird, and a piece of a vintage book. And this one also I used some fabric, scrapbook paper, and a vintage book. And those were tryout. Yesterday I was trying to make a video, but somehow I lost the video, so I end up making some more. And basically you can use any kind of paper you have, any kind of scraps you have it, and just choose the cover and put it all together. So all of this, they open like a little book. This way, sideways, they all open like this. But you can also make to open like this, up. And it's just a preference, and the way you glue it, that's not much a difference. So you can choose anything. I already cut a few pieces, so it will be easier for me to make. And usually I use 5 or 6 pages, 5 or 6 pieces of papers. So I like to mix them. I like to use different colors, different kind of papers. This one, it's a steamed paper that I did. This one, it's actually a handmade paper I have a kit that my daughter gave it to me as a Mother Day gift, and I made this paper, so I'm gonna include here. And graphic paper and line paper. So you just choose the papers you want to use, and the order that you want them to be in the little booklet. I want this in front. And once I have all my pages, my paper here, I'll get the cover. I already cut the piece for to be easier for me. And I have those two. Let me choose this one. This one is 5 by 3 1/4, and I used a 6 by 6 scrapbook paper. So with the same paper you can make 2 little booklets, and it's very easy. I just cut the piece of paper, and then you have to fold it in half. And you're gonna have your pages inside the booklet. I always like to decorate the inside to cover the staples, so I always get a piece that matches with the cover. So I got those two. Let me use this one. And usually I use 1-inch paper, and the size will be the same size of the book. So you just have to fold it in half, like we did with the cover, and just leave it here. We are gonna use it. So let's gonna get our pages. make sure they are all aligned so we can staple. And then the only thing I do, I just use 2 staples at the edge. You can use 1 if you want. I always use 2. And that's it. Then let's go into glue. For this part, I like to use a stronger glue, a wet glue. So this is a fabric glue that I have. It's very strong, the one I like to use for this. For the collages, usually for the front, to decorate the front, I like to use a glue stick, and this is great for collages, so this is the one I use. So let's gonna apply a little bit of glue. So you just have to apply a little bit of glue at one side of the piece of paper that we cut. I like to just smooch a little bit. Then we will center our paper almost at the edge, almost touching the fold line. Just leave a little space so you can fold. Now let's gonna put some glue on this side. And again, just fold it and press it so the glue will stick. And I always cut the paper a little longer than the size of the book because I don't want to mess up. And then, sorry, let me get a scissors. Then I just cut the leftover piece of the paper. There you go. Then we are gonna glue here. And again, I just apply a little bit of glue in the back. There's the glue. And the same way, I'll just glue almost at the fold line. Just leave a little space so you can actually close the book. So there you go. That's how I make my little booklets. That's gonna decorate the front. I have some few pieces of paper that are already cut, but don't know which one I'm gonna use. I like the pink one better. So you can choose anything you like, any kind of paper you like. I like this one. Let me just use my glue stick. I'll just add the glue in the back. And for this, I didn't use a scissor. I just, cut it. I used my hand and a ruler. I just rip the paper, then it's gonna apply some glue in the back. And you can also use your sewing machine before you do this part and just do some stitches and before you glue, but I'm not gonna do this today. I'm just showing you simple way how I do it. So there you go. This is one of the booklets, and this page is a little bit bigger than the booklet. See? Always make sure that the pages are smaller than the cover, but sometimes we forget, and but no problem, we just cut it, we can cut it at the end. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is the only reason I don't use this much, it's because I can't use too many different papers because it's gonna be too thick. I like to use 5 or 6 pieces of paper. So for this, you have to fold it in half. I will show you how to do the staples. So I chose those papers, and they are smaller than, I hope, yeah, they're smaller than the book. You just line them the way you want them to be. I usually put a plain page, then I put a line page. I have another plain page here, a color page, and another line page. So you just mix them and use the order that you want. So the other way to do it is you just get your staple and just staple in the center, right where the fold is. See? Then it's a booklet, your pages for the booklet. The other reason that I don't like it is that you can see the staples. Sorry. And that's why I don't like to use this way. But you can do this way if you like it. And then I have to cover the back of the staples because I don't like it. So again, I'm gonna use the same paper, same method. So I just cut it a piece of paper that's 1 inch, and I will fold it in half, and I will glue it here, and then I will glue it on my page, my cover. So let me show you another way to do it. Hold on. So let's fold it in half. This one is gonna be our cover. The other way you can do it is you can staple the cover with the pages the same way, as long as they fit in your staple. My staple is too short and it doesn't fit, so that's why I didn't use it, but you are more than welcome to do this. And then the only thing you're gonna do it, you'll see the staples outside your little booklet. So then you do your decoration, your cover, the staples right here. And this way you're not gonna see the staples. So this is one way to do it. Or you can do the same way I did. I just use the staples for the pages. I will cover only the staple part, and I'll use the same method. I'll glue here on the book. So let me do this again. So I'll put a little bit of glue. You can use any kind of wet glue that you think it's strong to use this part, but I like this fabric glue, that's why I'm used to it. So again, just before the fold part, And let's gonna glue the other side. That's it. So again, I have to cut the top and I have to cut the bottom because the paper was bigger than the pages. And I will glue inside my booklet. And for this, I made sure the pages were fitting the book. So I'm going to apply a little bit of glue in the back. And just before the fold line, just a little bit. There you go. This is how I make my mini booklets. And you can leave it like this, it's already cute the way it is, or you can decorate, you can do anything you want. This one doesn't show much, it's green on green. I will just glue this way it is, just to show you. But usually I have to think what I want to do, what I want to glue, and I do a better job than this. I'm just doing really fast to show you. I don't want to make a long video. Always when I turn on the camera, I just freeze, I freak out, I don't know what to do. So I'm trying to make this fast and short so I don't make that many mistakes. There you go. And then I will glue it here. So I hope that you guys understood and learned how I made the little booklet, the mini booklet. They're really easy to make. And that's how I make them. The little booklets to decorate your ephemeras. You can have it in your junk journal. You can give it as a little gift with some little things that you can make, like tags and envelopes, and you can use in your junk journal to decorate. And that's my mini booklet. I hope you like it, and I hope that you understood, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Thank you.